This is the 503/554 SS SF, so it's a signature series and can take a stinger with a flip. It has an 18-inch loaded deck height, rated at 55 tons and 12 foot with a 26-foot well. The glad hands are equipped with debris filters to keep unwanted materials out of the system when the airlines are unhooked, a 7-way electrical connector located between the glad hands, and Loking designed this nose with the driver in mind. The angle on the neck is built for safety first. Should this neck ever come unhooked off the fifth wheel, the angle keeps the lines and electrical from being sheared off. The hydraulic lines are strategically placed next to the air lines, once again for ease of use for the driver. The Loking with the standard 12-foot 9-inch neck allows 2-place kingpin setting with 110 inches of swing for quad axle tractors or 86 inches of swing for tri-axles. We have several power options on the RGN series. This unit has an upper mount pony motor, but we also do a base mount pony motor as well. You can also do a no power supply if your tractor is equipped with a hydraulic drive. The 13 horsepower Honda IGX engine incorporates the throttle and the choke with the ignition switch, which is located on the side of the neck. Just turn on the key and crank the engine. When the engine starts, it will throttle up until pressure is created, then it goes back to the idle mode. Gooseneck controls and frame jack are ergonomically designed with the driver in mind. The controls are conveniently mounted in the side of the neck along with the ignition switch and lighting controls for ease of use. The frame jack is made with heavy-duty tubular construction. The jack incorporates guides which sit within the frame rails. This design keeps the neck from sliding on uneven ground. The gooseneck is designed with an air-operated pin lock. The pin is tapered to follow our connector trough and lock automatically when in position. It has a 2-way air spring assist. Loking trailers featured non-ground bearing, solid across the front construction for uneven or soft conditions. The 8-inch cylinders are protected from the elements inside the neck housing. The air and electrical are recessed into the neck to protect them when loading and unloading. The air lines and hydraulic lines have ease of use ends. Line up the D10, push it in, and then pull them off. With the driver's convenience in mind, the lines are male and female so they cannot be crossed on reinstallation. LED lighting is standard on all Loking trailers. The front work lights provide safety lighting for night loading and unloading. When the top lights are not necessary, they fold down easily to make more room for loading. 31-inch front ramps with heavy steel construction going up to the grouser bars start the deck design on the Loking RGN. Loking boxes the front corners of our trailer to avoid the flange being rolled when constantly loading track equipment. The boxing includes the drain at the bottom and incorporates the flag mount. Loking standard decks include a 26-foot deck, upper flange reinforcement to eliminate flange rolling, 12 pair of chain slots located on the upper flange. The chain slots accept up to 1/2-inch chain or 4-inch strap. 6 pair of bend designed D-rings reinforced at the upper flange to help eliminate chain binding when chaining over the upper flange. Loking standard deck features a wide load package, 13 pairs of swing out removable fabricated full depth outriggers from top flange to bottom. Outriggers are held in place with a spring action locking keeper. The outriggers easily swing out into position, then return by lifting the outrigger and turning it back against the webbing and refastening the keeper into the stowed position. Standard Loking decking is 2-inch nominal apatong. The apatong is secured by carriage bolts and clips with only 1 row of deck screws. This allows for easier decking in the future. Cross members are on 24-inch centers with 12-inch on center junior I-beams in the outer bays. The bucket well is located in the last 8 foot of the deck. Cross members have been removed and the use of a dog bone design cross member allows for the deepest well in the industry. pierced plate steel lines the bottom of the 8-foot well. By using one high-volume air tank, it allows Load King to lower our cross members in the boom trough area to the lowest in the industry. Load King has integrated the airbags into the lower flange for a more robust airbag design. The standard Load King subframe is equipped with 4 pair of D-rings mounted to the upper flange in the subframe area. All air and electrical are color-coded from the front to back. Lines are ran on the top of the lower flange of the inner deck beam through clamps with huck bolts every 16 inches. Bolt-on single piece as well as 3-piece load-bearing wheel covers are optional on all Load King RGNs. Full-depth bolsters allow for a 33% load rating when parked on the top of the bolster. The bolsters have chain slots that accept up to 3/8 chain and a 2-inch ratchet strap. Standard on Load King RGN trailers are 27,500 pound axles, outside aluminum wheels with steel inners, and Yokohama 255 tires and a 3rd axle lift. From the rear of the trailer, you can see Load King runs dual leveling valves. When running in the normal mode with all 3 axles engaged, the trailer runs on the left valve, which gives the driver the ability to quick adjust the right height plus or minus 2 inches. Right leveling valve is activated when the 3rd axle is lifted. The valve is set 2 inches higher to avoid tire skipping. Right leveling valve is activated when the 3rd axle is lifted. The valve is set from the factory 2 inches higher to avoid tire skipping. The gooseneck is designed with a 2-way spring-assisted air pin with positive lock indicator. The pin is tapered to follow our connector trough and lock automatically when in position. Load King uses a 5-position locking ratchet.